Welcome everybody. Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to start a new game called The Raven, Legacy of a Master Thief. It doesn't say that anywhere on this screen. Why is that? It doesn't matter. This is a detective game, and oh my gosh, the soundtrack is gorgeous. I have it on my phone. I've been listening to it for quite a while. And now we're gonna play the game. We're gonna at least get through chapter 1, which is, I think, 5 hours. So that'll be a couple episodes. So we're gonna get through chapter 1 and we might play more. But let's go. Okay, so there's only 3 chapters then. Cool. Alright, well then let's start. I guess start game. Chapter 1. Always take a look at every available object. It's a good hint. It's always a good hint for mystery games. What's happening? What are we looking at? Is that the middle of the A? Oh. No. King Art Games. Nordic Games. Is that the Adventure Company? Is that what that said? Oh, that's cool. Miss Penguin.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold?
I already love it.
Harold?
I already love this.
Harold? You hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Gosh, she looked like a zombie just there. Did you see that?
Shh! Calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good.
Wait, you're in the same...
You mean?
Never mind.
The Raven's heir?
Shh! Turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah,
but...
Do you understand? You and me, mate, we'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
What?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
Oh, this is great! Okay, what I was laughing at just a second ago was that cop's in a completely dark room where the only light source is shining directly on a big red jewel. And he doesn't... And he was like, where's the eye of... What do you call it? The Eye of Ra? The Eye of the Sphinx? I don't know what it was. Anyway, it was just ridiculous that he couldn't see that. Oh, it's so charming. Orient Express. What happened?
Hands up!
Oh.
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
Aww. Oh, oh.
You're funny, but you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
Why do you need the gun?
Did you
The
see
Raven
those
gunned
tongues?
down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although, I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels.
Who is he? Burglary in London. Wait, who is he the kid or who is the Raven? I know who the Raven is. Well, I mean, I don't know who the look, the Raven's in jail. The Raven's heir is who we don't. Let's just go with
You
this
do
one.
know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And you know what the papers say?
Aw,
You talk too much, Constable.
but it's
Zelda,
adorable.
Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Aw, boo.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police. But it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
I would like to help. What's going on here? Yeah.
Monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe? What's that for?
I'll let you know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
Yeah, good. You'd better
I'm not
stay
here
there.
to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finely honed powers of deduction.
Oh, the power.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that that man over there is a violinist.
That would be
But,
more impressive
I mean-
if there weren't a violin case next to him.
Yeah.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
Oh. Nope, you're not on holiday. You're searching for someone. You're guarding something.
I
Yeah.
think you're guarding something.
Oh, really? And what might it be?
A jewel.
Could it possibly be a jewel that's making a long and perilous journey?
You're guessing. You can't possibly know what's inside the safe.
But
That
if
means I'm right.
were the case,
That means I'm right.
You why the train wasn't crawling with police.
Don't arouse attention. It's a trap. I could flatter him, I guess. Guys, I'm totally guessing. I have no... How... Are you supposed to know already? Because I don't have that good observation powers as my protective friend, y'all. I want to say it's either a trap or you don't want to... Let's go with this one.
You don't want to arouse attention.
Évident. But why not?
Ah! Because it's a trap.
It's a trap.
You've got a vivid imagination. I'll give you that.
Dadgummit.
That is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. Get along fine without you.
Was
You won't.
I totally right?
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You're in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zelna. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do you know?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put two and two together.
And what of it?
You're
Do
very
you know
good.
who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa, it was him?
Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either. What's your name again?
Matthew Miller, from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
All right, Matthew Miller from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
Whether
Bye.
Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Do you want to learn about the game controls? Sure. Because I don't know what's happening. To examine an item, just click on it. Click on the sandwich paper on the table.
This morning, I thought I wouldn't be hungry because of all the excitement. Thankfully, I bought a sandwich with me anyway.
If you move the mouse over the sandwich paper again, you'll see that the cursor's shape has changed and the text on the bottom of the screen says, take the sandwich paper. Ah. Very good. Move the cursor to the bottom of the screen, that's where the inventory is. In it, you can see all the items that the Constable Zellner is carrying. Left click on the sandwich paper. Oh, fancy. Now you can use the sandwich paper with other objects. Move it over the apple core on the table. Oop. Yeah. Is the whole tutorial just throwing away my lunch? Open the inventory again and right click on the sandwich paper. Oh, right click.
I wrapped the apple core in the sandwich paper. That way I can carry it without making a mess of my trouser pocket. Still, I'd prefer not to have to carry them all day.
Of course, you can always use items inside of the inventory with each other. Left click on the paper napkin and then click on the sandwich paper. Oops.
The napkin came with the croissant I bought at the train station. A guilty pleasure. I don't need that either.
Oh gosh, I am making quite the thing. Let's get rid of it. Dump the litter from your inventory, the ashtray. Okay. Is that it? Wait, we're just gonna... okay. I don't think that's how trash cans work. Or how ashtrays work. Oh, dang it, I missed what that last thing said. I was too busy laughing. Ooh. If you're stuck, try talking to ours characters. Oh, snap. Here we go. Okay. Look out the window. Yes.
We Swiss are crazy about trains. We don't just have a lot of railroads. We have the most beautiful ones in the world.
Open the window.
Would you be so kind as to close the door? I don't want to sit in the dark. Oh, pardon me.
What about this window? Can I open this window? No. Examine the book.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her plays.
Alrighty. I don't want to open the window, although I might have to do that later. Whoa, what was that? Whoa, is that my monies? At all current hotspots, you have to pay adventure points to do this. Open notebook. Game menu. Let's look at our notebook. Return of the Raven. Inspector Nicholas. Content. Return of the Raven. It's the private notebook of Constable Anton Jacob Zellner. Should you find this book, please send it directly to Zurich Police Headquarters. Another valuable ruby was stolen from the British Museum in London. One of the two legendary eyes of the Sphinx. The press is in a tizzy, as one might expect. They blame the new Raven for besmirching the reputation of the old Raven Patty. Okay. Grand. Did I just do a sketch of him? Ooh, I'm pretty good. The Raven, it must be said, was greatly esteemed by the public. For his clever, daring robberies, a copycat criminal plagued us for several months now, though the imitator leaves raven feathers at the scenes of his crimes. His thefts exhibit none of the original Raven's refinement and gamesmanship. The last 3 robberies have resulted in a total of 5 casualties, one of them severely injured, though by the grace of God, no deaths. Okay. The grad looks different in person, older, more worn. He's still a successful detective, but there are rumors that his methods in recent years have become, shall we say, reckless. Grant seems to be lying a trap for the new Raven. We should try to find out more about his plans. Alright. There you go. Who's Raven? Looking for clues. Unveil the identity of the Raven. I see. What does that say? Okay, so we got our nifty notebook. Alright, can we walk over here? Yeah, get out of the way. Nope, nope, oh my goodness. No! No. We have to do everything over here first. Like,
the violinist
observe
is a
the violinist.
fellow, and he's traveling through the most beautiful mountain landscape of the world. One can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
What does that mean? Talk to him? Oh, hello. He's nervous.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Where is he traveling to? Say goodbye. Who
If I'm
is
not
he?
mistaken, you're a violinist.
That's true.
A wonderful instrument. The violin music touches the soul.
That's why I learned to play it.
Do you play in an orchestra?
No, orchestras aren't really part of my world.
A solo violinist. The best soloists travel a great deal and make a pile of money. Or so they say.
In that case, I'm probably not one of the best.
Aww. Unusual occurrences?
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
Yeah, let's
No.
go with that.
I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
Goodbye.
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
Wow. Is it you? Are you the Raven? I bet it's you.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success. But tell me, did you notice
He's too tall.
anything unusual on the train?
Anything unusual?
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand. No, I didn't notice anything.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
He's lying. He's super nervous about something. Little something, something. Okay, let's go back here. What was the deal back here? Examine the map.
The large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me. The train covers many
okay. Can we go through here?
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
So let's go. What are you doing? Here, come here, come here, come here. Come all the way over here. Yeah. Oh, nope, nope, not that far. Yeah, there we go. Go. Dadgummit. I just wanted to go through the door. Alright. Let's go this way. Goodbye, violiners.
Kind of you.
Snap.
Thanks.
Whoa. Whoa.
Pardon me.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, a professor?
I totally did that on purpose.
Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say.
Ah.
So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
What? I don't...
Whatever you say.
I don't understand.
The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now,
Aha.
please excuse me.
No. Nope, I can't excuse you just yet.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Yeah, sure.
Venice. A beautiful city, so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here.
It's him.
On the train.
But not the
No.
Raven.
I
He's
can't
got
say
the
that I
safe.
have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
He's got
I don't want to take up any
interest
more of your valuable
in
time.
the trap.
But you do understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just, I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable.
Everybody says that.
What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow.
Oh,
The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
oh.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
Ooh, snap.
You can easily lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't lock it.
Well, I didn't say
Professor,
you
if
did.
you had locked the door from in there, you wouldn't be out here.
That's true.
Dummy. Alright, let's see what we wrote down about him. Oh, snap. Do we have new stuff on the trap? No. We have the violinist. We have the violin case sitting in the second car. His way to Venice, he says. On to Cairo by ship. I already know that. Seems rather nervous. Yes, he does. First door from the inside, and who locked it in the first place? All questions I've asked myself. Examine the locked door. Try to open the lock.
I don't believe that... It's no use. The bolt is too short to get a good grip on it.
Okay.
He doesn't make a very balanced impression. And he, of all people, isn't bothered by a robbery in his own museum.
Yeah, that's super sketch. How about this compartment?
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Interesting. Let's knock on the door. Oh,
Yes,
hello,
what is
sir.
it? Whoever that is, James, ask them whether they found my purse and then closed the door. The noise on this train is driving me crazy.
You're missing a purse. Was it stolen?
At the very least, I cannot find it, sir.
It was stolen.
When did you... When was the last time you saw her purse?
What?
In Zurich, on the platform, sir.
I just asked where you last saw your purse.
In Zurich on the platform. James, tell him that I still had it when I got out to stretch my legs.
The Baroness says...
Maybe you lost it there.
What?
The Baroness never loses anything, sir.
I never lose anything.
Very well then. I shall be on the lookout for your purse.
Oh my gosh.
If I might ask you a few questions about your fellow passengers.
I thought he was looking for my purse. James, tell him to look for my purse.
The Baroness wishes that you search for her
Oh my
purse.
gosh.
But
This is
couldn't
perfect.
we perhaps...
Love it.
All right. First, the purse.
Okay.
I will have a look around.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. We don't really need to check that. It's just that whole conversation again, more than likely. Enter the saloon car. Ooh, alright. Into the saloon we go.
I don't believe it.
Believe what?
I never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me, but we'd prefer...
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
That's nice, Constable...
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion, Miss Miller.
Hello. What are you
May
doing
I
here?
ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing? Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
Oh, well, fine.
Where are you going?
traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No, we are on our way to Venice. From there, we will take a ship to Cairo.
Ah.
As you may know, I have a penchant for archaeology. I fund a few excavations in Egypt. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
I see.
Sure. Okay.
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner.
Whoa.
Since then, most people just bore me.
Really?
Wow.
I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you want to know, Constable?
Oh, snap. Okay.
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Interesting. I'll have to talk to him later. Just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course. Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
Whoa. What's that about?
He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
Okay.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Alright.
Did you notice anyone else? What
Yeah.
about the doctor or the baroness?
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, shot. Why don't you ask me about him and my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't think we should discuss Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
Legrand, right. That was his name. Will he save the day again? Or will you, Constable?
Well, you know.
There's something else.
Obviously, I will.
Purse has
Obviously.
gone missing. I suppose you haven't seen it.
I'm sorry, Constable Zellner. As you know, I only deal with murder, not burglary.
Pity.
Have you asked my boy yet? Maddie is good at finding things.
I'll go and do that now. As much as I like to keep talking, duty calls.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so eager.
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
And this is it. Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my best.
Was that a reference to one of her books? I'm gonna suppose it was. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to Maddie.